Hi everyone, my name is NEGUSTITA and I will be your tarot reader for the day. I hope the quality of my AirPods are pretty good, and I hope that this video sounds very clear, very crisp, concise. That's the word I was looking for, concise. And with that being said, sticking to your reading. So what I'm picking up, so first of all, I'm channeling in the wee hours of the night here. It's like 3 a.m. so I'm trying to be quiet. A lot of my roommates are asleep. And here's what I'm gathering. There's some sort of connection here that has recently or is currently going through a death rebirth process. It feels like somebody is changing for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. And we will see who this person is, but that is the energy overall. It feels like you are weighing very heavily on someone's mind. Someone does care for you. It's very authentic. So, I mean, this authenticity is being tested at this time. This person is truly meant to be in your life. They will make the moves to come towards you, but there needs to be some sort of death here. Okay? Let's shuffle the tarot deck. In case anyone's curious, you can book with me. All my information is in the description below. This seems like a interesting situation. And just currently pulling cards, but I feel like I normally have an intro, but I don't even feel the need to give you guys an intro because I feel as though I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but there's something here that is pulling you to this reading, so you already know this is for you, but if you want some extra confirmation, here it is. So the first spread that we have is the Eight of Swords here in the reverse and Two of Pentacles. This two kind of came one after the other, and it feels like there is some sort of like imbalance. This needs to be addressed. Somebody here has an imbalanced way of thinking or perceiving something. Now it's really feeling like glass half empty type of energy, but this person, I think this is their energy. This could be yours, but it seems like somebody is in a bit of a indecisive energy, because these cards do speak about like an indecision or an inability to make a decision or see things clearly. With this Eight of Swords particularly, it's almost like someone feels like they're trapped, but in the reverse, maybe what this person needs to do is release. So we have the Moon card after this. This person needs to release whatever these limitations are, or they are coming close to releasing them, or they're understanding that they have created some sort of illusion that they have projected onto themselves. Like maybe they believe they will never do better than this, or they'll never be able to do this or be like that. Does that make sense? Like this person's like, I never thought I could change, so I never did. But now I'm realizing it's because I thought I never could. That's why I never did. Does that make sense? Alright, with this Moon card and the High Priestess coming one after the other, there's a very dark energy here that needs to be addressed, okay? However this resonates for you, this person exists in darkness, okay? That actually, they would be very comfortable here. That's what you need to understand. And if you resonate with the term Earth Angel, if you're just a very high vibrational being, or just a very loving person, this is something that you're going to have to, this is something you're going to have to come to terms with and accept about this person, because this feels like a love reading. But there's so much that lurks here in the subconscious realm. This could be emotion that's sort of hidden from you. But I will say this, there's some secrets this person is keeping from you at this exact time. And that's honestly in your best interest that you don't know what these are. But this person is kind of needing to overcome whatever this energy is. And I need to be real. This is dark. The Moon and the High Priestess. There is so much shit this person doesn't want you to know. Because these are things they need to come to terms with themselves. First and foremost, before they can. It's like they need to figure their own mess out before they can bring you into it. And you are a wake-up call to this person. Okay, and then the next two and the final two is this Five of Swords, King of Cups energy that came here in the reverse. Both came out in the reverse and they came one after the other. So this is a bit Interesting, because I could take it literally, but if something tells me I don't need to be so literal with this energy. Like, I don't need to think of this person as a King of Cups in the reverse, but this is how they're showing up. Okay, to be honest, it's like they're very unstable at this time because of this. And because of this, these are the aspects that they're learning to overcome in your connection with them. You're teaching them things. We all teach each other things, so that makes sense, right? But then with this High Priestess Moon combo, this person is like 100%, they have some darkness they need to overcome on their own. You cannot help this person with whatever this is. I mean, like, you could try, but to be completely honest, this person is like, I can't, like, they've succumbed to it. They think this is who they are, and they very, very well be this type of energy. I mean, it's not demonic. This is not the devil card. This is somebody who's very comfortable, 555, in darkness. Okay, it's actually kind of eerie. You know that saying, you stare into the abyss stares back? This person has stared into the abyss long enough that it has become them. It's a part of them, and which you don't really, maybe this is gonna be hard to like explain. Also, don't mind me, I'm just in my cozy little PJs because we're in the wee hours of the night and I'm gonna go to sleep soon. But it's like, I kind of want to pull some oracle messages, but to be honest, from one of those oracle messages decks that I have so many of them, but I mean, I don't need to. And I feel like, honestly, that could just kind of make things more confusing than they would alleviate. And there's clarity that lacks in this connection, okay? Because there's so much shrouded here in the unknown. There's so much unknown potential of this connection with this person that the both of you seem like you want to actualize. Or this person, at the very least, honestly, it feels like they want to open up to you, but they know they can't because there is some shit they need to overcome. I think it's not demonic, but it's within that realm. So, to be honest, like, this person, if you were like an all good doing individual, this is someone who's like on the opposite end of that, but not necessarily like evil. Like, I'm not getting necessarily malice. I don't think this person has bad intentions towards you, but they are the type of person that could carry really bad intentions. Like, this is somebody who could do some, for lack of a better way of, fuck shit. This is somebody that could do quite a bit of fuck shit. And you guys have to, well, actually, honestly, I'll finish that out later. Let's get back to this person. So they show up as a King of Cups, 5 of Wands energy in the reverse. So let's see. This person desires to, it feels like they desire to be out of this energy. If you guys are currently conflicting with each other, I feel like you might be dating this person, or you aren't, or you're separated. I don't know. The status of the connection isn't what's coming through, but it appears to be some sort of disagreement and a desire for someone to sort of create some peace here, but they literally don't know how to. With this King of Cups, it's almost like this person may be emotionally manipulative, and I want you to know, because what I'm getting is like, you've ever met like emotionally manipulative child? Like, you met somebody that's like, you ever like hung out with kids that lie? It's like that. It's like, it's not like they're pure evil. It's almost like they don't know better. But this person is most likely a grown adult, and they should know better, but that's for them to overcome. You can't help them. I can't stress this enough, okay? There's something here that needs to come to an end, and I think this behavior is what needs to come to an end. Somebody needs to drop whatever these fucking wands are, I almost said keys. This person I feel like has a lot of like locked doors in their subconscious realm, in their mind, because there's something about this connection that is tapping into the subconscious, and it's like a very powerful manifestor energy that I feel like you guys might have manifested each other. You might have manifested this individual. There's a spiritual side to this, but this feels like a new connection. Like, this definitely feels like, this could also be a past person as well, but this feels like this individual feels different. All right, we got the 10 of Wands. This individual is definitely feeling very overwhelmed. The 7 of Pentacles. This person may also have no real foresight. This person may not know where they're going with their life, and so to be honest, they're in this 4 of Cups energy. This person doesn't, I mean, I don't know if this person has like life goals, but these are the things that they're thinking about since coming into union with you. Okay? Because the situation, I'm going to just pull some oracles here for my angels, tarot. Okay. We got success, and then ask for help from others. Okay, so I feel like this person does not have any long-term life. This is somebody who's kind of drifting right now. They're in a place, they're in a space right now where they're kind of just like, they don't know where they're going. Maybe they don't really understand where they've been. And this person is in this like sort of 4 of Cups. Like, this person right now is in a very, like, I want to say helpless, with air quotes, you know, a helpless energy. Like, this individual isn't really taking the power back in their life. Yeah, this person is not taking that. This person right now is like aimlessly drifting, and this, what's really coming to me, this person has no long-term goals. When they think about the past, they're riddled with pain and guilt. They need to heal and overcome some things, I feel. There's a lot of things this person, like a lot of chips on their shoulder. This could be symbolic. Like, this person honestly may have already dealt with the worst of their karma, and they may have already like experienced and understood the lessons they need to learn. It's just like now it's about releasing it. And this person may be carrying this, which is preventing them from being able to see it. Like, I feel like this person thinks about, or they find ways of avoiding thinking about maybe some of the things in their past that did not really go well for them. And this person can sort of like get stuck in this cycle of thinking of like, you know, like, whatever I plan for the future never works out, I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna look away. 1313 when I had that thought. So basically, like, what I'm really gathering is like, this person is like, they don't know where they're going, and they don't really know like what they want. This could be someone you were in a situationship with, to be completely honest. That would also make sense too. You're either currently seeing them. I don't feel like you have a strong label. If you do have a label, I mean, I don't know. It's just not an energy that's gonna last. So here's the thing. This is all happening so this person comes into this sort of like takes back control type of moment here, where they start to do what they can. With this Magician card, I really do feel like this person here, I mean, they definitely have a dark side to them, but what I'm really getting right now is like, you really bring out the light attributes of this person. This person, 1414, in the past could have been a very manipulative individual, and it feels like they feed off of other people's energy. Like, if they're dealing with manipulative people who are toxic, they're going to mirror that right back and be equally as manipulative and toxic. But with you, it's like the energy you're giving them is very high vibrational, so they're having to sort of like self-reflect here. I feel like this person does not have like a lot of like, and this keeps coming up, like life goals. This person, 1444, This person does not have strong life goals. This person doesn't even know what they want to do for a career. Or if they're working a job, it's not one that they like. It may not even be soul aligned. Like, this person honestly is being pushed by the universe to actualize their calling in this lifetime, to start this sort of like venture, if you will. But it's only but with this Three of Swords, it's like there's this pain of the past heartbreak is literally stopping them from pursuing what it is they're meant to. This is at the bottom of the deck. This person right now is like completing some sort of cycle here when it comes to like, and they're about to have an enlightening moment from dealing with you, because they met you, because your energy like shifted their entire like world. You are elevating them without even realizing it. That's how powerful you are, babe. You are a powerful freaking earth angel manifester. Just your spirit is on another freaking level, okay, you guys? And so what you need to understand about this connection and you and this person, because this person, I feel like you guys did not have a label. You were most likely a situationship. There does seem to be a lot of like emotions involved, but there's a lot of obstacles because this person isn't going anywhere with their life. This person, honestly, they would never, I mean, this person can be very stubborn, maybe have a lot of pride. They never call themselves like a victim, but they have a victim's mentality. Like, things happen to them, not for them. That's how they think. They're like, everything's happening to me, like life sucks, until they realize they have so much more control than they even like can recognize to make their life better. And sometimes it starts with the mind, okay? Like, understanding, like, you don't, creating those goals, do the introspection you need, pursue the things that you need to pursue for you to feel like you're living in alignment. And I promise you, you'll know when you're living in alignment with your truth, because the universe, the whole world will change for you, okay? The whole world is gonna, if you, when you are living in your purpose, every day feels like a blessing, because it is, because you're living life the correct way. You'll never stay stuck in one karmic cycle or another. And when things are looking bad, they don't stay bad for long. And when things are on the up and up, they stay on the up and up until things get bad. And then it just goes through this endless cycle, but you move through it quicker and more like water. It's more like water, you know, gliding uphill. Like the Nile River flows in the opposite direction of, I think, like, it's the biggest mass. Oh god, I don't really know much about geography, so let's just state that right here. But from what I remember, pretty sure what makes the Nile River such a unique river is one of the largest rivers in the world. That's also, it flows in the opposite direction than other rivers, as far as I know, because I think don't most rivers go north to south or some shit. This one goes south to north. Anyway, they went from like, it went from being an uphill battle to just water flowing effortlessly. That's what I was trying to say with that thought. And this person, and then that's what this feels like when you're living in alignment with your truth, and when you're pursuing things within that realm. If you believe you are meant to help people, then you should not be doing things that hurt people. If it's a part of your purpose in life to heal or to do whatever, right, whatever that is for you, if it's part of your purpose in life to protect people, then you shouldn't be doing things to hurt people. Because, you know, this energy, whether they're masculine or feminine, this person has things they're meant to do. Like, this person has like things they're supposed to do. Like, this person's like understands, maybe on a conscious level, like they are meant to help, do things to help people. Like, let's say their purpose in life is to be a doctor, because they're meant to heal people. And I mean, there are many ways to heal, but this is the one that kind of, or, you know, let's say their purpose is to heal people, okay, and they understand that they're supposed to do that, so they kind of do that in other ways. Like, maybe they give people prep talks, but when it comes right down to it, they're supposed to pursue a career that allows them to help people. Any other thing that they do other than that is nothing more than a distraction and away from their authentic truth. And there's something here about, like, you meeting this person is forcing them to acknowledge that they're not living in their authentic truth. And I think that's why the death card was showing up, because there's like an egoic death that they need to have, where they have to let go of anything that's not related to what their soul purpose is. And you'd be surprised, most people do not exist in that authentic energy. Most people are not aligned with their soul purpose. Okay, this person is in a very passive energy again with this Four of Cups. Like, this individual is sort of just thinking about life in terms of like, it happens to me, bitches for you. Okay, so again, this is like, this somebody's life is changing literally because they're in connection to you. 2020 on the clock. All right, like, you guys, I don't know, maybe you met on the 20th. Maybe 20 is an important date for you. Maybe someone's birthday's on the 20th. Maybe you guys met in 2020. I don't know. But yeah, there's success and ask help from others. I think that this person actually does want to see some sort of, there's like success here either coming in the future, or this person desires it with you, like a successful relationship. This individual at this time may actually be seeking therapy because they may need to in order to understand better themselves. Or additionally, maybe they're asking help from other people, or you're being asked to ask help for yourself. So maybe let's see here. What's the message? Okay, so we got the Chariot. Like, why did this reading come up, basically? And we got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like for you guys, there's some sort of passion here that I think is dying. Can I ever clarify with the Chariot? Okay, is it this one? No. Can I ever clarify the Chariot? Okay, so look at the Ten of Swords. It's funny, they both came out. This was at the bottom of the deck, but there's two Ten of Swords in this deck, and they both represent a different kind of Ten of Swords. I'm gonna be honest here. I think by the time someone comes in, it's going to be too late, but that's what I'm getting from this person. This person, honestly, at this time, they are sort of healing from this Ten of Swords. This person feels very betrayed, either by you or by their life, by circumstances, and it does feel like there's some blame that they feel like you are part of the reason why they feel like this, and it's probably true. Maybe you are the trigger to cause them to sort of slow down, self-reflect, pull up all their old wounds and injuries so that they didn't heal it, all that, right? But it does, I don't know how to explain it, but this person is going to come towards you. I gotta sneeze. Hey y'all, I'm back. I had to sneeze. I'm currently dealing with allergies. Yay, lucky me. And so, whatever. This person, Ten of Swords, Chariot, this person wants to come back. They could have a fear that you'll move on by the time they come back, which may very well be the case. Let's see here. What is the truth behind this connection, Spirit? What's the truth behind this connection? I think this person is very worried that you'll move on. Look at the Emperor. The truth behind this connection is this person is an Emperor type. This person finds you to be very, very attractive, and potentially they see there's a lot of promise for a future. Okay, what else about this? Look at the Five of Pentacles here in the reverse, and the Four of Swords. Okay, and finally we got the Temperance in the reverse. So the truth behind this connection is this person, this is somebody who could have prominent like Aries placements, because they're coming off as very masculine, if not Aries or like a Mars ruled sign or whatever. It's just like, okay, because when I saw the Emperor card, the first thing that came through my mind was like, this person wants to provide for you, so you might be like an empress to their emperor, right? You could be somebody who's also appearing masculine as well, so that makes it interesting. But what I'm getting is like, this person, the truth behind this is like, this person does not want to let you go. this reading is showing up because whether it's on the subconscious level, spiritual level, or 222, or maybe a soul level, right? This person does not want to let you go. This person actually wants to learn from the situation with you because they desire for it to grow. Like whatever you guys have right now, they want to actually, whatever connection you have with them, they want to nurture it into something more, but it's almost like they don't know how to. And that's where they have to like go inwards, self-reflect, and grow as a person. Because ultimately, like, this person really, especially if you identify as a feminine, this person really wants to take care of you. Like, this person wants to provide for you. They feel like you provide them. You have a lot to offer. This person feels like with you, they feel like they're spiritually aligned with their authentic truth, their path. Like they almost feel like with you in their life that it's like a sign that they're heading in the right direction. And then we get the 4 swords in reverse. There's something wrong. There's something wrong here because it's almost like this person is trying to become someone they are not because of you. And that's how powerful your energy is, and that's how beautiful you are. But to be honest, like, I don't know. It's like this person, they really want to take care of you. And it does seem like you're very disappointed from this outcome. Maybe for some of you, you thought there was going to be more, but in actuality, the more here is learn to elevate, grow, self-love, like this connection. I don't really see it. At this time, it's not going to last. It's not going to grow to anything in the long term. But I will say that this person wants to take care of you. This person wants to... Oh goodness, I'm so tired. This person wants to take care of you. This person wants to nurture you. But to be honest, they have a lot of like toxic traits. This person is like mentally or emotionally unbalanced. Like this person is not seeing things clearly because either they don't think enough or they don't feel enough. Like if they may be so logical to the point where they disregard human emotion. And then we get the 4 swords. Like this person could be restless. This person honestly could be trying to distract themselves from you. I don't know. 5 of Pentacles too also feels like this person does not feel good without you. Like this person could feel like you were their safe place that they didn't even know they needed. This person feels like they've been spiritually and financially robbed since you left their life. This person also may be having a hard time relaxing, especially at the end of their days. They may feel like restless. Maybe I don't know, like this person just could be fatigued. Maybe like having you in their life gave them less things to stress about. Maybe, boost their like happy hormones or chemicals in their brain. Like honestly, it's like this. It's almost like they need a fix of your love. To be completely honest, that's what it feels like. But for you, it's like it feels like you guys are feeling this connection in different ways. For you, this was like an opportunity, I think, for true love, or that's what you desired it to be. But for this person, this was an opportunity to be loved. And right, I mean, true love, be loved, right? What's like this person was never looking to grow. This is not someone who was looking to grow old with you. This is someone who just was looking for a connection in the here and the now that would give them comfort. Maybe somebody cute to smash or whatever, right? Especially if this was a situationship. This person was just looking for fun, and they thought you would be fun, but they didn't realize when they were dating you or courting you or whatever, they were dating a spiritual baddie. And the thing about dating baddies is they're baddies. So anyway, I do feel like you will be moving on from this person by the time they get their shit together and finally come towards you. And that's because this person is going to take some time. It may be a little while. I can't really say like how soon. it just really depends on your situation and how long you've been in this cycle with this person. But I genuinely feel like you guys are moving on, with the passion that you once had for them is dying out by the day. And they may energetically feel this, but they don't know how to keep you. And it's not even like, to you, it may feel like it's not that hard. Like, all you gotta do is be a decent person. But for this person, that's the difficult part, right? Like, it's hard for them. It feels like this is something new. I am curious how they get away with being in their dark energy so much. Like, they probably don't. They probably receive the karma that they give. But I feel like this person is very content with that. This person isn't a bad person. So that's probably how they were still able to attract you into their life. But they may make bad choices, but that doesn't change the aura. Maybe. I'm not quite sure, but I do feel like, let's see, what else wants to come through? Maybe let's take this way. Get the awakening in the reverse, which is the judgment card. Oh. No. With the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Devil card in reverse. This person is unbalanced. And that's just something you need to understand, is this person is unbalanced. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I don't really see this as something that they've been hiding from you. I don't really see this being something that they've been hiding from you. Maybe for you guys, you didn't want to believe it, but you're going to have to accept the fact that this person is not at all who you need. This is someone who needs you. You are everything they'll ever need in a partner, you know, in a long-term relationship. If you meet this person, it's like ideal. You're stable, you are commitment, you're a very loving person, you provide a safe space for people. And that energy is addictive, and that energy is wonderful. This person's thinking about you, yes, but they're thinking about you because of those qualities, those traits. I don't see this being like a soul-aligned connection per se, but that's up to you two, for you and that other person. Because if this person could get their shit together, I do feel like some of you would be in the energy of receiving them. Maybe you could work something out long-term, but ultimately, it's like there's a lot of confusion over this connection. This person doesn't know how to feel about you. You don't really know how to feel about them. I do see that either you're in this, I feel like there's twofold. Like you could be in both of these energies. There's 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Okay, so you may be sad about this connection and how it played out. Like, you could be heartbroken, like genuinely heartbroken, but it's almost like that crying over spilled milk type of energy. But you are ready to move on and embrace some sort of truth here. And I feel like what this truth is this connection was doomed from the start. Right? Just like it's incompatible. You two are incompatible with each other. And there's nothing wrong with that. 2 people are more than allowed not to be soulmates, not to be, right? And I think, to me, it feels like it's a choice, but also it's not at the same time, right? Because if it was meant to be, it would be. Like, this person was truly a soulmate of yours, they would get their shit together. In fact, their shit would already have been together. You know, they wouldn't be bringing their problems 11-11. It feels like this person is bringing issues from their past into this connection, and there is simply no space for that. This is not a karmic cycle. There's no space, because you are this clean, fresh slate. Like, you are this like high vibrational, emotionally accepting and loving being. And if they're not matching you with that energy, just know it wasn't soul aligned. There's a lot of confusion here. The Devil card showed up, so I do feel like somebody definitely is fighting their demons here. Particularly this other person, it seems like they may have some toxicities they need to release that they're not ready to, or they're not wanting to. This person has old skin they need to shed. Overall, that's what they came here to do with this connection with you. But what does the future hold for these 2, Spirit? Let's try to look into the future. Okay, so we got the 9 of Wands. Let's look into the future. 6 months from now, where this connection be? 12-12. got the 5 of Cups. 6 months from now, will this connection be? 6 of Cups. I really see this being a distant memory for you guys. And like just it's gonna feel like a turn of events that did not play out well. This person is definitely going to feel like they missed out on something good. Yeah, this person is going to be haunted. Listen, this person is going to almost have nightmares, especially if this person doesn't dream. They're going to start, like 6 months from now, this individual is going to be obsessed with you. If they're not already, they're going to be spending a lot of mental energy on you. They do find you to be very, very attractive. This person, honestly, especially this was friends with benefits situationship, this person is definitely going to reach out and ask to but anyway, I just see that you guys are honestly going to be moved on from this individual, and they're definitely going to stay stuck on you. That's their choice. You can't stop them. This person definitely is going to be obsessed with the idea that what could have been. This person is going to be haunted by what could have been. Because especially when they start to mature, like this is going to be a connection that matures them, and then after some time, once they've matured and they've kind of come to understand some things that they did not understand at the time that you two were talking to each other, they are going to feel like they messed up. Alright, so we got abundance here. I'm just pulling from this deck now. But yeah, this person's definitely going to be feeling the weight of this connection not working. We also got no here in the explanation point. So I don't know if you guys were wondering if you end up together or if you had any questions like that. The answer to it is no. I also got, it's up to you. So I do want you to understand that there is free will here. And this is where we come to be. We gotta look for a sign. Look for a sign. So, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Because I'm only 22. But this is what I gather. Connections are what you make of it. Really. So I want you to understand that. And I mean, some people believe something different. I respect that. But here's what I think about the concept of love and for marriage and stuff like that, okay? Because if you're looking for the one to marry and you thought this person was someone you could, you know, maybe have a future with, what you need to understand is it's up to you and this person to make that happen. But it doesn't matter who you end up with. It's always, this is always going to be the case. It's always going to be up to you. I mean, unless you're, you know, forced to marry someone against your free will, it's always going to be within your free will to choose this person, as it will be within their free will to choose you. And that's how it's meant to be. So in theory, you could work something out with this person. Look out for the signs, of course, and, you know, hold this person accountable to their words, see their actions, see if they are able to be the person that you need them to be, if they're willing to meet you halfway to get your needs met, if not all the way, to make sure your needs are met. And maybe you could form something with this person, because it does feel like there's a lot of potential for that, which is a good sign. But also, doesn't matter, like 1555. Like, some people believe in this concept of kingdom spouse, and although I do to some extent believe this concept of kingdom spouse, like, I also believe there's more to it than just two people choosing to be together. Like, I feel as though, or, you know, sorry, I'm spaced out there for a second. It's more than just two people put together by God, right? It's more than just God told me to marry you, I saw it in a dream, now we're together, we're married. No, it's like the depth of your emotion, how much you feel for this person, how much this person feels for you. What will you do to be together? Will you work out all of the kinks? Will you, you know, will you address all the problems that come up? Because I think sometimes what happens in relationships is emotions start to get hurt. You start to feel things being with a person, and then you have to address them. And even if it makes you really uncomfortable to have those conversations, you still have to have those conversations, because you're never going to stop caring. You can't just turn off your emotions. If your partner did something to bother you, you have to address it with them, and you have to. Otherwise, I mean, like, the emotion doesn't go anywhere. It's kind of puts a block, places a block in that connection, where you can't continue to be together in a healthy manner, because you're wondering, is this person good for me? Are they trying to hurt me? All that, right? So anyways, it's up to you. Because in the same way people have gotten married and divorced, like, understand, like, marriage, this concept of kingdom spouse, I mean, I'm not here to reject it. I'm sure it's, like, I know it depends on the person. If you believe it's a thing, and you believe you found that person, and this person believes they found you, and that, then that is their truth. But from my experience, it's never that deep until you make it. It's never going to be that way until you choose it. And I'm going to be real. Every single lover on this planet is truly at the heart of them being selfish. And that includes me too, okay? I'm not just... Every single person who claims to love others is actually just selfish. To some extent, we all trying to get our needs met. You have to be selfish in order to get your needs met and connections. Imagine what it was like to be a baby. Imagine, yes, a baby loves their mother, but really they only love them to the extent in which their mother can provide for them to meet their needs. Imagine if you had a mother who didn't like to give hugs, and that was one of your most needed needs, right? Of all the needs, you needed physical touch the most. So you would not really grow fond or attached to said mother, because they cannot fulfill that need. And that is what I mean by selfish. It's only to the extent that it benefits us do we actually love others. And this is not a thing to demonize. I think this is just what it's like to be human. Like, this is just a human thing. We want our needs to be met. But what you need to know is, this is just like a tangent at this point about, like, relationships, but it's like, in order to get your needs met, you have to be that one to meet those needs for yourself. To be completely fucking honest, you can't sit here and expect someone else to love you the way you need to be loved. As wonderful as that would be, everyone's selfish. Me included, and you watching me through the screen. We all want our needs to be met. We all want, and I'm not trying to be rude with this statement, okay? But what I'm just trying to say here is, like, it's the same thing that, like, well, yeah. It's just, this person also is a selfish lover, like we all are. And it's selfish because we desire to have our needs met above meeting other people's needs. Again, back to this baby example. A baby does not give a fuck about their mother's needs. Literally doesn't give a single flying fuck. When I was a child, this is what I would do to my mother after she came back home from, like, a 12-hour shift. I'd see her fall asleep, and I'd open her eyelids like this. She'd be trying to fall asleep again after, like, a 14-hour, 12-hour shift, on her feet the whole fucking time, being overworked in a fucking factory. And you know what I do? I peel her eyelids open because I wanted to spend time with her. I didn't give a fuck that she just came back from, like, feet blistering labor. I literally did. Do you see what's in my hand? The amount of fucks that I had to give. Because it's human nature. We are all selfish. And this isn't like to demonize it. It's just an acknowledgement. When we enter these contracts and we enter these relationships, we're really just in it for ourselves. And the thing about that is, no one can meet your needs better than yourself. And to be completely honest, when you have two people entering a relationship with that kind of energy, it's doomed to fail. And so this person can't really meet your needs until they do whatever they need to do. I just went on this whole tangent. It's like, you know, it's true love. I think this the type of shit that's considered true love, the type of shit that actually lasts forever, the type of relationship where the two of you get married, is the second you stop thinking about you, when your needs are not the most important one, and when it's your partner's. that's the type of person I recommend anyone to marry, to date, to be in a relationship. Okay. The second, not the second, I mean, it's not going to happen immediately, but you know you found the right person when they care more about meeting your needs than they do meeting their own. And when you care, and this, I think this is what they call soulmate, high vibrational connections, is when you care more about your partner's needs being met than you care about your own. When it is mutual, and that mutualness lasts. Okay, it's more than just for a decade, or it's more than just for a few months. It's like for decades. When you could meet someone and immediately you're like, I care more about your needs being met than my own, and vice versa. That's what I think they call soulmate connections. Those are the people you're supposed to marry. Okay, like those are the connections that actually last. Anything short of that, you will never feel so satisfied. You'll never feel emotionally fulfilled. You'll always be wondering, like, is this the best? Is this really what God had intended for me? No. Anyway, and so I think what people don't understand is, if you can't meet someone like that, your next best being fulfilled in life comes from having a very wholesome, fulfilling relationship with yourself. I mean, I feel like some people think of, being single as some sort of like some sort of bad thing. It's not. It's actually what's best for you. You just don't realize it in the present moment, but that's actually like what was intended for you, so you can be the happiest version of yourself, so you can live the most fulfilling life. Because when you are single, you are dating yourself. You are in an active, ongoing relationship where you are your number one priority. So, and sometimes you can't really do it all. It'd be nice if you could pursue your dreams, find the love of your life, work a full-time job to take care of yourself, etc., etc. But in actuality, the more priorities and responsibilities you have, the harder it is for you to balance everything, and you will inevitably have to make a fucking choice. What's more important? Is it working? Is it taking care of my family? Is it my partner? Is it, it's, what is it? Like, what's your priorities? And then you gotta get them straight. Like, and at some point, maybe you put yourself on the back burner. Maybe I should not focus on pursuing my dreams at this time so I can take care of my partner. And if you have children, then this makes it even more complicated, because now you have people you need to take care of. Okay? And so being single is a blessing. That is what I've been learning. And when you are in a fully committed relationship with yourself, that's when you're pursuing all your goals. When you are hitting them all in tasks. Like, for example, for me, not that anybody asked, but I'm currently single, and I am in a fully committed relationship with myself, first and motherfucking foremost. Because to put this plainly, ain't no nigga gonna be better than fucking me. Literally, it's a waste of your time. Maybe that's because I'm still selfish and I want to live a happy life. And that's why I say this. But seriously, you guys, like, being single is the best thing for you. Like, okay, anyway, back to this, my goals. So I'm currently teaching myself how to play the piano, and I'm trying to get vocal practice in like 3 times a week. So singing and piano playing, these are 2 things. I kind of lump them into one, like music practice. Sometimes I also like lump in making my own songs as well. I want to do that 3 times a week. That's one priority of mine, one goal of mine, so that I can achieve this dream of, becoming a professional music player, a musician. Anyway, because that's my dream. My dream is to do something art, to do a thing that's art related. And I'm good at more than just singing. I'm also good at art and painting. Art is very general. Drawing, painting. I used to do pottery, but I don't really do that much anymore. Just shit like that, like anything art related in general. I've noticed I have a knack for. It's something I'm really good at, and it's actually, I feel like whatever thing I do that's art related is going to be soul aligned. and it's important for me to pursue soul callings, okay? And that's just one of many, but it's my main one right now. Second one is working out 3 times a week. It's important for me, for my health, to live an active lifestyle. I'm not the most active, but you know, there's things that you work towards, building stamina and all that, and working out 3 times a week is another huge priority of mine. Next is, you know, being self-sufficient, being independent. So that means working full time, and, you know, providing for myself, taking care of myself, making sure that, you know, I get my rent paid, that I live comfortably with, you know. Anyway, the point is just being an adult, basically, on top of chasing my dreams and making healthier life choices like working out, and eating healthy. I do limit how much fast food I eat. I want to say maybe twice a week, if not less. And if I do eat fast food, I try to opt for like healthier options, like instead of grabbing like fries, a drink, and like a burger, maybe I'll just get fries and a drink, or maybe I'll just get fries and drink some water. Okay, like, you know, it doesn't always have to be like a whole meal. And you'd be surprised, but you can, like, the portions that they serve at these places, like, you'll survive off of just a fourth of what they give you. Like, I'm serious. Like, you don't need to eat that much. Americans overeat like crazy, and I'm not, you know, judge. Okay, I'm just stating my opinion. And so, furthermore, another huge goal of mine is taking better care of myself. Not just the working out, but it's the skincare, it's the going on self dates, it's the spending quality time in nature, hanging out with friends and loved ones, okay, family members, meditating, praying, pursuing my spiritual practice. Travel is another thing, and therapy as well. Like, these are all things I kind of lump into this category of like taking care of myself to make sure I'm happy. And in order for me to be happy, I need to travel, I need to meditate, I need to pray, I need to be with my friends at times, I need to be with my family at times, I need to spend quality time planning dates with myself, whether that's just really going to the arcade on my own. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm extroverted enough that I don't care what you think. I'm having fun. Dance Says Revolution, here I go. But anyway, it's just like, anyway, so, do you get what I mean? And that's what being single is, dating yourself. And it's the healthiest relationship you can have. It's very important, and nobody else can take that spot. And I think like that's what we're coming to as a collective. It's like we're understanding that that's just facts. Other people cannot date you better than yourself, and it's not until you date yourself like you are the love of your life that you are at the frequency to attract a person like that, because that person, your counterpart, 30-30, is going to be an individual who is just as self-motivated, is just as, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's different for everybody. This is just, I feel like I'm ranting now. Definitely ranting. But I do hope these messages resonate with you. And sorry I got off the deep end there for a second. Like, I could keep talking, but I'm like, I don't know, because it's no longer about the situation, but it's just about you, or me, or us, or we, or one. But I feel like, I think you get the point. This individual is just, they're not at your level at this time. They're not a good match for you. That's why you're not together in a commitment. And if you are in a commitment with this person, you're having issues, I don't really see those issues going away until they do some sort of inner growth and transformation, which they may not be able to do if you're in their energy. They kind of need to lose you for them to elevate to the extent that they need to be a vibrational match for you. But what will end up happening in this connection is you're gonna need time apart, and then maybe a few months from now, maybe even a year from now, this person's gonna reach out to you. Just wait for them. They're showing up in a very masculine energy, like the Emperor. This person has no intentions to really leave your life. They just need some time to go off, fuck around, heal, and then come back. And by then, maybe they'll be at a higher frequency. But I also see that by the time they're done doing whatever they need to do, you will have moved on, because you will be in a committed relationship with yourself. And I don't think people understand this, but that is a blessing. That it's actually a curse to be with the wrong person. And this person is the wrong person at this time. There's potential for the future, but it's not until that potential has been actualized by that individual does it become true. So for now, they are not a good match for you. This person is gonna ultimately weigh you down, and that's why it's not working out. It's just not aligned. But inevitably, they will do the work to become aligned with you, and you have that option then. You don't need to worry about that now. What you need to worry about is being in a serious relationship with yourself. Pursue your fucking goals. Do the things that make you happy. If you've been wanting someone that's going to motivate you to work out, be that person for yourself instead of expecting a partner who will motivate you. If you need someone who's going to take you out on dates and make you feel loved and gushy and like whatever, love bomb yourself, bitch. Yeah, that's right. Not so much. But you know, look, you need roses. Well, guess what? You got a credit card. Buy yourself some damn roses. Oh, you need affection. You know, you need a cuddle buddy. Get some platonic lovers. Yeah, that's right. Find some friends who love the fuck out of you, so much so that if you need a hug, they'll give it to you. For as long as you need that hug, babe. You need someone to hold your hand, yeah. And if you need that a release for your spectral energy, God created vibrators for a fucking reason, or whatever floats your boat. So just know you will be okay. And after everything you've been through, at this point you should know you're gonna be just fine. Life will keep going on, and you will find your happiness. And if you want it to be the peak that it can be for you, then I would recommend putting in thought and effort and what that looks like to you specifically. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for like coming this far into the video. Oh, I was like planning on not ranting this long, but I did. So I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. You're welcome. Have a good night. Bye.